Hello everyone, today we are back with another Christmas countdown recipe. Today we are doing Grinch sugar cookies. These are super cute and super delicious, so let's go ahead and get started. First we're going to start with melting some butter. This is going to be 1 whole stick and half a stick. And we're going to melt that down, and while that's melting in the microwave, we're just going to work on our dry mixture. As usual, our dry mixture would be 2 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just going to give that a good mix. And at this point, our butter should be nice and melted. So we're just going to go ahead and start dyeing our batter. I just did a few drops of green, and then I'm going to add in my sugar and give that a good mix. And you can also change how much green you want in it. I did end up adding a little bit more because once I added the flour, it's starting to lighten up a little bit too much. And I still wanted to have that nice, good Grinch look. So go ahead and mix that in, and you can start checking out your color. I'm going to add in my vanilla. If you have some clear vanilla, I would definitely suggest that because it will take away from the green that I was just talking about. But regardless, we can still make it work. Go ahead and add in 1 whole egg. I always prefer room temperature. And then we're going to do 1 yolk. If you're not new here, then you guys know this is just how I separate my egg. I'm sorry, it works and it's kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and mix in that egg one by one so that each part is combined. And I just love the way that green is looking. Like, I'm the 2000s baby, so it's just giving Nickelodeon, and I freaking love it. So then I'm going to sift in that flour mixture. I'm going to do about 1/3 for each mix and mix that in. The batter is very wet, so this part does kind of take some time. So as I stated, I did end up adding a little bit more green, as you can see the difference now. And at this point, it's going to get a little bit harder to mix in that flour mixture just because it's starting to thicken up, and that will be the last of our dry mixture. At this point, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. And I'm just gonna put some parchment paper on a pan. I'm not gonna cook all of my cookies today because it is not Christmas just yet, but I'm gonna bake a few on this sheet, and then I'm just gonna place the rest in the fridge. I'm also gonna sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on each cookie just to give a little bit of flavor and a fun look to it. You can also pre-scoop these and put them in the freezer if you're not gonna use them right away. After about 15 minutes, this is how the cookies came out. I poured a little bit more powdered sugar on it just because it did kind of bake into it. I also added the hearts immediately after so that it can kind of melt into the cookie and actually stick to it. And that is pretty much it. These cookies were really, really good. It's just a sugar cookie with a very fun look to it. So I definitely suggest making this for your next Christmas party. Definitely let me know what you guys think and what else you want to see this Christmas.